Where's your hammer?
Good.
Call meeting order. Begin with the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this point, we'd like to take a moment of silence to remember those events that recently happened in our community, in our county. Thank you. Now we have an agenda here, not too much on it.
One thing, I'm not trying to overstep you by no means, David, but Chris, since it's not on there, would you like us to approve for you to post your open position?
Yes, we can talk about that. Yes, I want to bring that to you guys. Yes.
Because it's going to be 2 weeks. And
Okay, so far we have on here auditor, new copier funding, and then B, AEIC conference. And then I guess we can add C also,
Auditor.
auditor.
employee vacancy.
Okay, I guess we'll begin with the auditor and new copier funding.
Do you want
I
to
make a
approve it?
motion to approve the agenda.
Oh, that's a good idea too. All those in favor?
I'll second.
Second by Paul, motion by Keith, second by Paul. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. What do we got, 5-0? Okay, now we begin with the new copier funding.
Okay. Like at our last meeting, I had advised you guys that Hoosier Business had informed us that our copier was pretty much aging out. Excuse me, in the auditor's office, as it was purchased in August of 2014. They submitted a quote to us to get a new one that is up to date, comparable to the features that we have now, with the price of $5,899 with the trade-in of our old one. A couple of the things that was asked for me to look into, because this quote was only good till July 17th, thus the timing of this special meeting. One of them was if we would go ahead and purchase it now, could we wait and pay for it in 2024? I forwarded you guys the email from Phil John that he had basically said that they had agreed that if we wanted to do that way, we could pay, $1,500 down now and pay the remaining in January of 2024. The other question was, what was the turnaround time of ordering these? And pretty much he answered back with no more than a month. Okay. I have looked into some funding options, and I feel like I came up with the best source for this. We have our fund, which 1181, our plat book, which is basically fees that we take in within our auditor's office. And currently right now that fund has a cash value or a cash balance of $65,598.25. So to be honest, it's really not going to matter whether we do an additional if we pay it out of here, it's really not going to matter if we do an additional appropriation in 2023 and pay the full $5,899 out of the plat book, or if we pay $1,500 now and the remaining in January. So I feel that this is the best. This is an account that we on average bring in about, over the last, I did an average, and we bring in around $15,000 a year on this account.
And most of that is probably generated through copier,
Yes.
through a copier by
Yes, yes.
providing copies.
And
Yes.
Chris, there's no advantage if we went ahead and paid the full amount now versus waiting until.
No, because see, the
That's just
50,
to give additional discount if we went ahead and paid it all.
no, they were just doing a courtesy because that was one thing we had asked, because the $58.99 is in the 2023 budget. So that was one of the things that if we were gonna pay it out of, general or something else, and I was going to budget it for 2024. But I just feel it makes sense, to pay it out of the plat book since
Sure.
the copier's what brings in a lot of these fees. And like I said, I did an average and we bring in about 15,000 a year on
You just
this.
want to pay it all now.
Yeah,
out of
it
that.
just doesn't make
That
sense.
makes, yeah.
We'll have
yeah.
to do an additional
Additional
appropriation.
appropriation.
One thing I've got is,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a problem, because he's bending over backwards for you.
Mhm.
But I just think that we ought to have a policy on the, I know we got state guidelines on multiple bids, but the county needs a policy to where we get more than one price on anything over $5,000 or whatever. I'll make a motion of intent, I guess, to take it to the next level for an additional appropriation. So you can move forward with getting the copier and taking the money out of the plat book. Is that the proper way to state that motion?
Yeah, because I'll have to advertise, and we do have time if I get this in. Sorry, I'm looking real quick. So if I get this.
You are correct, we do need.
We
Anything over
need some,
5,000.
yeah, we need to adopt a
We've talked
policy.
about it for
I know,
years,
we've
we've never
talked-
done it.
That's
Well-
currently it's just at 50.
I know,
Yeah.
50,000, that's, in my opinion, not acceptable.
Yeah,
If as tight as the dollars are in America, getting one price, and I'm not accusing I'm just saying 5,000, anything over $5,000, we gotta have more than,
he's not talking for this.
not this. This here, I'm saying, he's been over backwards. You need it, you've come up,
Just thinking out loud here, your office copier is almost 10 years old. I got a couple other copiers, age two. If they got money in their budget, so one of them say, hey, we may do 2 copiers. If he give additional discount or something, or a package.
The clerk has already, they budgeted for this
Okay.
year. This was something that slipped by.
I realize
Yeah,
that.
and then he just brought it to our attention. And part of me, to get this price, he extended it till the 21st, which really didn't help because your guys' next meeting isn't till the 27th or 28th. But he extended the maintenance agreement on this contract till the end of the year.
Okay.
So part of me is like, oh, there's really nothing wrong with it right now, but do we really want to take the chance and it go out in
I
there?
wonder if we told him there might be another copier come along too, if he could maybe
second my motion.
add, get a little better discount or something.
Yeah, I can check on that because we've definitely got time. Yeah.
I'm just thinking,
I've already made the motion.
well, between your office and the clerk's office,
Wait for David.
you make tons of copies, both of you do. So,
Yeah. And the old administrator copier went over to the treasurer's.
Okay.
And it is, our copier was 4 years older than that one.
Just curious, is there like a counter on the copier until how many copies are made?
Mhm.
How many hundreds of thousands?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have- Yeah, that's actually how they bill us our maintenance off of it is by the copy count. And I know that the treasurer and auditor actually used to share a copier in previous years. And, you'd have to enter a code
Sure.
and then it would count between those. So yeah,
What's the maintenance gonna be on this new copier
it's the same as the way it always is. They bill based on our
usage?
usage, which is like the last bill we got was like $52.
Oh, okay,
It's not.
great.
Okay, we have a motion by Keith. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Earl. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0. Next, we have AIC conference.
I just wanted to, I am probably going to be mentioning this at a lot of the meetings, but I know that it happened. I just got back from the auditors conference and, they only have a set block of rooms. And there were a couple auditors up there that didn't get their reservations and everything in quick enough to get that discounted rate. So then they were paying the regular rate, which, I guess it's downtown Indy, but we're going to French Lick. So I want to make sure, I know that Stan's already committed to going.
I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna drive, but isn't there some too in the book that if you're within 50 miles of it,
This-
you can't, they don't give you the room rate or?
That's probably mileage maybe or something. I don't know.
You're supposed to, but if you're going back and forth, I know the prosecutor had mentioned that to me, and I did some checking with previous people, and driving back and forth for multiple days still doesn't benefit driving that. So with us, we're like literally, it's 1 mile shy because it's 49. So we approved it.
Stan, are you staying or you drive every day?
No, I'm driving every day.
I think I'll-
That's-
Okay.
that's-
I'm gonna go, but I'll probably drive.
Drive, okay.
I'll
If you
probably
want to, we
also.
can carpool.
I'm not sure if I'll
Okay.
drive or not.
So if you want me to
Stay or not.
register you,
Yes.
do you care to pop me an email just so
Sure.
I'll remember
Can you
that?
tell me the dates?
It is the September 20.
You want to do all 3 days there?
I don't know yet, Stan.
It
Yeah.
is September
21st, 2nd, 3rd, something.
20. Those are the budget workshops, the 25th, 26th, or the 26th, 27th, and 28th.
If I remember right, it's beneficial to do all 3. 'cause
Yeah.
there's
So Stan.
Good information
Stan,
coming
sure.
out.
Stan, I've already got him registered. And then Paul, you want me to go
I'll
ahead?
send you an email. I should-
Okay.
You said 26, 27, 28.
Yes.
We'll have to move our council meeting, right?
Maybe it's just the 26th and
Well, I'm still
27th.
alive by then.
I think it's just the 26th instead of 27th. Now that I said that. I think it's all day the 26th, and we get done at like 3 on the 27th. So yeah,
You can register me.
Erla. David?
I think so.
Well,
I'm not sure if
Okay.
I'll be staying or driving. I'll
Okay.
let you know.
I'm sure I'll drive.
All right. So that's that. I did want to, so we're good on that. The next thing Keith added, I did have a deputy resign. I would like to ask the council to give me a little bit of time if I'm going to replace this position. The reason being is been making a lot of changes in the auditor's office for more time efficient. I'm really not in a position right now to know that the benefits of this, but I just kind of want to take this a little slow and not jump the gun. We've got a lot going on right now. I've got a good staff, and as everybody knows, all of our offices have highs and lows of crazy busy time. And, the beginning part of the year, January, February, March, April, May, we're kind of on that. And here we're getting ready to go into budget.
It's your office
Mhm.
by all means.
We can approve
But
it, just
we
whenever
could,
you're ready.
Okay,
We could approve and then you could post it for
whenever, okay.
6 weeks. Just because you post it, don't mean you have to
Okay.
fill it.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I just feel that
I
with the
think that you
changes,
should,
post it.
I just want you to have our blessing to fill that position and be ready to fill it
When the time.
when you make
Ready.
your decision, whether, even if you decided to make it a part-time position
I
and
agree
you found
with you.
somebody,
Yeah,
because you
it's
probably,
up to you. It's your department
Right.
and,
I agree.
You know what,
so you can fill it.
what's
We just give okay to fill it.
to
whenever
fill the
it's time.
position when you seem fit, when you feel fit, whatever, once you
And
get
if you
to,
choose not to fill it, that's okay too.
Absolutely. yeah,
All right.
absolutely. But
It's your call.
that's
Thank
my
you.
motion is
Okay.
for you to advertise and do with it what you see
A
fit.
motion by Keith. I have a second.
Second here.
Second by Stan. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Okay.
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0.
All right, so I will check into the multi-copier, see, make sure we're all there if we need. Mhm. Yep, and then we'll just
But
kind of.
just don't horse around and lose that prize.
Right. We got till Friday, the 21st, that's next Friday, right? Or
Yeah,
next
I don't
something,
know that you gotta wait till the,
He might, they may
Next
want to
Thursday.
send it to you. You don't know.
yeah, next Friday.
Yeah, that's pretty old.
I would say that, you know, with everything that, looking at the figures,
Mhm.
you know, I don't know that he's gonna be able to cut you, but I don't sell copiers either, so maybe he can. So I guess it don't hurt to make a phone call.
Yep.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Motion carries 5-0. Next meeting is July 27th.
Yes, July 27th.
Oh, we talked about maybe changing that time.
It'll still be on the same.
5. Okay, no, we're all right, 5.
Here, let me go ahead. Since we haven't, I know we adjourned, but let me go ahead. We're looking at possibly having our meeting on the 27th, having a time and attendance presentation at 5 with the, is that right? With the council meeting to follow that. Is that correct?
Right.
So I'll send out more information if that happens. So, okay.
And that would be